Daith da, Ewinakan. Welcome to podcast number 180. Now, I'm having a bit of a nightmare here tonight. I come home from me walk and the church bells was ringing here at Eglesale. So I thought what I would do, I got my phone out and I did a little recording and I was going to put that on the front of the episode. Well, that was fine. I then did all me talking of me intro before going on to me interview for this week. And my blimmin' app was playing up again. So every time I went to play a part of the interview, I was getting a part of what I'd already said, going over it. I know we had this the other day. So I didn't risk it. I've switched to my other microphone now. This is the first time I've used it. I'm hoping it'll be all right. I've gone on to my other phone, my other app, and I'm hoping it's going to be fine. So I'm sorry you missed the bells at Eglesale. They were sounding proper. I don't know actually if it was Eglesale bell ringers or no, because my meht, David Williams, did say that there was a ringing match happening any time now over here. And normally, see, they ring the bells, they practice on a Tuesday evening here in Wadebridge at Eglesale, and then they ring for weddings, they ring for church on Sunday. So sorry about that, I've got it. But I might try and put it on the end in a minute so you can hear the bells at the end. We'll see how we go. So I'm just going to go through now briefly some of the things I've done in the last week, and then we'll go on to the interview, which I know you'll love. And since I spoke to you last, the weekend was pretty much paperwork and call-outs. Working 7 days a week at the minute, which it does happen in and out. And, you know, these things do happen, but there we are. And then straight into Monday, we was 8:30 at Glyn Valley. And then a terribly sad day. We had a burial of ashes for Ben, who I've known for such a long time. I knew Kim, his brother, a bit better, to be honest, because Kim was more my age. I mean, Ben's even younger, like early 50s. You would have seen it on our Facebook and website. So we brought him back home to Cornwall and buried him in the cemetery down here locally. And a beautiful area right in the middle of the country near St. Izzy, but very sad. And then the day continued in that vein. We was at St. Petrock's Church in Bodmin for Mark's funeral, again, only in his 50s. And Bodmin is the biggest parish church in Cornwall. And I tell you what, 'twas packed. It really was. And like I say so many times, I think he would have been blown away with how many people were there to say goodbye to him. Our vehicles have been out on hire quite a bit again. They seem to go everywhere. We was down Penzance this week, one of the places we went to. And then also we had Ken's funeral this week. Ken and Mary, known they a long time. And again, that was at the crematorium. Chapel was full. Lovely to see so many people. I say we've had other 8:30s. I mean, we had another one yesterday morning. And then back our chapel for Joy's funeral. And Joy, I can remember her when she lived Withiel way. So it was lovely to see familiar faces there from her family and friends. And we had a lovely service there in our chapel too. And then coming on to today, we was down Padstow today for Brian's funeral. You would have seen it announced on our Facebook and website. Biddles, that was his nickname, Biddles. And we took him home to Padstow. We went down round the quay one last time, which was, the quay was looking lovely today, I must admit. And we stopped there for a minute and then went through the streets of Padstow and up to St. Petrock's Church. And again, another St. Petrock's. We got St. Petrock's Church at Padstow. We got St. Petrock Minor there at Little Petherick. So he made his way through. I mean, Eglesale really is St. Petrock's Church, Eglesale. But it never really took off. We always still called it Eglesale Parish Church. And then, like I say, beginning of the week, we were St. Petrock's Church in Bodmin. But perhaps I will do something on St. Petrock one day. But the church today, I mean, Padstow Church is a big church. And all the seats were full. The Lady Chapel, the choir stalls, there was people standing at the back. And I think, again, Brian would have been blown away to see so many people there. A true Padstonian, born and bred, and very keen on his boxing. Very good boxer in his time. I wouldn't have argued with him, I tell you. And I think he was even coaching like youngsters latterly at Chris Murphy's place, I think, if I'm right. And of course, it was lovely to hear the eulogy. The Puffin Club in Padstow was mentioned, which is somewhere that was before my time, but I've heard some lovely stories of the Puffin Club. And Pat, his son, he did a brilliant eulogy. He really did. Mentioned even his father's extended time on national service, which was quite interesting. But yeah, I remember, I was going to say, I remember a night out I had with Pat, but that ain't true because I can't remember a thing about it. We was having the house done here at Egglesale, and we had to get out for a while. So we was friends with Olivies down there, down at Trevone. So they said, come and stay down with, in one of our places. So we went down, and it coincided with the Trevone Real Ale or Beer Festival that weekend. So I was there with Pat. We had a brilliant evening together, apparently, which I can't remember. Johnny Cowlin was there. Apparently I was bantering a bit with Johnny, which again, I can't remember. And Pat got me onto this beer. I think it was Spingo, I think it was called. And if I'm right, I mean, from what I can remember, it was thick black stuff. And I had a few of they, I tell you. But apparently it was good evening. Apparently it nearly led to me divorce, but everything was fine. But anyway, that was going off on a tangent there. But say Pat did a proper job today, he really did. And I think Brian would have loved it. So that's just really skimming through me week because it's getting late. I've already done this once and it's all gone wrong. I'm praying it won't go wrong this time. But it is appropriate, I think, that we've been talking about Brian, because for the next 3 weeks, my interview is with an old meht of ours, Chico. And 'tis lovely the nicknames, like old Padstow, like you got Chico. Like I say, you had Biddles. We had Pet the other week. There's so many of them. And 'twas years before I actually knew that Chico's proper name was Alec, I must admit. So we'll go over to him now and we'll listen to his interview. And the first thing I do ask him actually is, how did he get your nickname? So we'll do that and then I'll do me Cornish bits at the end. So fingers crossed this is going to work. If tin, I don't know what I'm going to do. So here it is. Get on, Chick. How be knacking?
Not so bad, mate. Nice to see you, as normal.
And you, and not at a funeral for once, isn't it?
That's true. That's true. I must be your best attendee at some of these.
Yeah.
Then I know more in Bridge than I do down Padstow.
Yeah. You're well known anyway, isn't he? Yeah. I think what we'll start with your nickname. Where did that come from then?
Oh, funny enough. It's 1957, I think, 58.
Right.
I was 8-year-old, I think. And there was a coffee called Chicory.
Right, yeah.
Well, if you had 3 labels, you get a badge.
Oh, I see.
Chicory.
Yeah.
So I was chuffed a bit. So I had the badge up, Chicory. Right? And somebody said, we can't call you that. We'll do this, we'll do that. And a bloke called Barry Simmons.
Right.
He's married Danette.
Yeah.
He said to me, he said, we'll call you Chico.
Get away.
And it stuck.
And it stuck. Yeah.
All the years.
Oh, brilliant.
Nobody knew me as Alec.
No, not at all.
You know,
no.
Which is nice. And because I've got that name, because mother's maiden name was Alexander. I gave her out when I found out that's why she named me Alexander.
Was that?
Oh, yes, it did. Yeah.
Oh, Pooty. So we'll talk a bit about your family, because you were Rickard.
Yeah.
My mother was a Rickard, but they was more from Mevagissey, St. Stephen's way. So where did your mother and father come from then? Where?
Mother was Padstow.
Yeah.
My father was born on St. Agnes Beacon.
Oh, right.
And he was reared in a place called Silverwell.
Okay, yeah.
Near Perranporth.
Right, yeah.
You know, well, behind the church.
Yes.
Where he's buried.
Where he's buried, yeah. I remember doing the funeral, yeah. So how did they meet then?
He was a minister of police.
Okay.
I think he was on the gate at the dockyard.
Right.
And she had friends up there that she met over the years.
Yeah.
And she lost her first husband. He was a Maine. His father was the signalman over at Grogley, Nance, that area.
Yeah.
And he drowned in 1938 on HMS Seahorse in the North Sea.
Right. Okay.
And I had a brother. He'd never seen his father.
No, I see.
And then mother met father at Evelyn Cecil.
Oh, yeah.
Because my sisters go Evelyn after E.
I see.
But then that was that. And they got married. Didn't last because I was born, and then sister was born 4 years later. And he was transferred to St. Mirren. Then St. Mirren closed.
Yeah.
And he was going on to Helston.
Okay.
They had a house and all down there for us.
Yeah.
Mother wouldn't go, wouldn't leave ground.
Oh, get away.
That was the end of it. Finished.
Yeah.
And that was it. And I never seen him no more till I was 16.
Yeah. So where was you born to?
Padstow.
You was born in Padstow?
Number 2 Casworth Terrace. I was looking at the house this morning and I showed Jade's Brow the bedroom I was born in.
Get away.
Because she got that house now.
Yeah.
I could have bought that for £6,400 and I didn't have 6 bob then.
No.
You know?
Oh, hell. God, dear. Oh, and you've lived Padstow all your life, then?
All my life.
All your life, yeah.
But I'll shock you. I'm a Padstow man, born and bred, and I'd die for the town. But I could live in Bridge.
Get away, yeah. Yeah.
They got everything here.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Facilities they got is, in my opinion, second to none. We used to have some of it, but it's just disappeared. It's changed, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So school, then, you went to the school just down from your house?
That's it,
I suppose.
4 out of bed and straight into school.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And, well, loved it down there. And I used to play cricket against Joybringer.
Yeah.
You know, over on the fields here, right?
That's right.
Because all the boys play against like Dudley Gill, Roger Hewitt, he's quite poorly here.
Yes,
you know, all the gang we used to play. John Armstrong, the copper.
Oh, yeah.
He played. I know there was others, but I can't recall anything, you know.
Who was your schoolmates back in the late days, then? Can you remember?
Yeah, I was friendly with quite a few. Like Brian Strubwick. He's gone on. He moved up to Andover. He was part of the boy.
Yeah.
I lost my little mate, Jimmy McCowan, when he was in 1958. He drowned under the Iron Bridge.
Oh, no.
John Martin, Ted Flanagan, Anthony Elliott, you know.
Good gang.
Yeah, good gang.
Yeah.
Good gang.
Yeah.
You know.
How many classes was in the school there, and can you remember?
3 juniors.
Right.
Or infants.
Yeah.
And 4 juniors.
I see. Nice teachers or no?
Miss Brewer started teaching me.
Yeah.
She was Dennis Brewer's sister, obviously.
Yes, yeah.
The butchers. And then there was Miss... Oh, I can't think of her name. I can see her looking at her.
Yeah.
There was Skinny Harvey. I was called her because she was thin. Yeah. Then we have Fatty Harvey. Her husband was a bank manager at Lloyd's.
Right, yeah.
And then we moved up to Miss Gooch.
Yeah.
And we moved on to Miss Madrow, MacDonald.
Right.
And then Derek Grubb.
Get away. Oh, yes.
I don't think there's any left now.
No. So what age would you have left there?
11.
11, right.
Up here.
I'll come up to the comp then.
First teacher she was called Townsend from Newquay.
Right.
Her dad was headmaster.
Yeah.
They was a Roach family, and she fell off her horse at the Whitsun and she died.
Oh, no.
Anne Townsend, yeah.
Yeah, oh God.
21.
Yeah.
And then we had Josh Reynolds.
Yeah.
He told us.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, Les Owen, he was up for gardening. I liked him.
Yeah,
He gave you clout, and he was good, and he was fair, and he was honest.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
He said, I want you to be house captain, boy. Well, I think I had about 20 votes.
Yeah.
And I think the boy Provost had 26.
Oh, get away.
But it didn't matter. You know, he said, I wanted you to be the house captain. And it was John Owen, Taylor, Orman, but he didn't teach me.
No.
Miss Geo, Miss Hawke, we used to call her Grasshopper.
Yeah, right.
Don Mabley.
Yes.
He was a good teacher, fair.
Yeah.
I didn't like Mr. Dobson very much.
No, he was gone before I got
there. Yeah, you wouldn't like the...
No.
He was quite ruthless, I thought. You know, corporal punishment. And there was another one from Port Isaac, Griggs.
Right.
He came from an approved school. Forge Park
Right.
in Newton Abbot.
Okay.
And he was quite
Yeah.
aggressive, you know.
Because back then you had to wear your cap.
Oh, yeah, you had to
know?
tilt your cap. If you didn't get your cap, you get a clout.
Get away.
Oh, you had to tip your cap to Mr. Dobson.
Yeah.
And he was walking up. But if you had the tuppence to ride on the Hawke's bus, you didn't have to see him.
Oh, get away.
When you get in the bus and get out of school. It was all different.
Yeah. So it would be just one bus coming from Padstow way then every day?
No, he was on the train.
Oh, God, get away. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, the free train.
Oh, Christ,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fun.
Oh, it was good. You
Yeah.
know, you were using a compartment, you know, you had a train captain, you know, carriage captain.
Okay,
You know,
yeah.
it was all right, like, you know.
Yeah.
And, well, first time I had a season ticket, I give you a season ticket, and I went watch Argyle.
Oh, did he?
So we used my season ticket to get up Weybridge, run across, got the ticket to Plymouth, via Bodmin Road, obviously.
Yeah.
I think it was 2:09, return.
Really?
Lovely,
Yeah.
you know.
God, brilliant. Did he like school then or no?
Yes and no. Believe it or not, I wasn't that good.
Right.
You know, I wouldn't.
Not academically.
No,
as such,
no. I was right. Excuse me. I love gardening. I love sport.
Yeah.
You know, football, cricket, any of that.
Yeah.
Didn't like rugby.
No.
Didn't understand it. But
No.
you know, it was there. You know.
Yeah.
Just enjoyed it. I got to be honest. When Reg Payne came there, he encouraged more people to take part in sport. And that was good.
Oh, right.
That was really good.
Yeah.
You know, I liked athletics.
Yeah.
Because if you put your name down, you had to get a standard
Right. Yeah.
to win the event and have in the summer. You know,
Yeah.
the main thing.
Yeah.
And Les Owen used to say, anybody that fails to make the standards needn't worry, because we can run in the half mile and immediately follow it with the mile.
Oh, get away.
You fat, lazy Mark Henwood, you'll be in both.
Did he really?
True. I can see it now. God, sports day, that was it, sports
Yeah,
day. Yeah.
God, good times.
Like I said, I liked him. You know, he was my kind of man.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
And I like Smiler.
Yeah.
It was good
Okay,
goal.
that's what he won, wasn't it?
Yeah, I liked that. I was in charge of the lines when I was in 4C boys.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody caught me because I saved a load, because in case I got me, of course, you see, maybe death. I thought I was being smart.
Yeah.
Silence is gold and speech is silver, twice on each line, in ink by Monday morning.
Really?
That was what they used to say.
God, blimey.
There was Miss Chatin at the shop over here.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Wolf.
Yeah. With two O's.
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
He was still going to a while back. He lived up St. Tess, up St. Tooty,
Yeah.
up that way.
Yeah.
St. Breward.
I think we've done both their funerals now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was music.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
think he was art. I think he was. I can't really
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah, because their son was in my class at school.
Yeah.
James.
They left here to go Bodmin.
Yeah, that's right.
They left because of Dobson. They didn't like Dobson.
Oh, was that? Yeah.
I went up there and he was still compos mentis, and he said to me, he said, "You're from Padstow?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "You was Mr. Wolf?" Yes. He said. I said, "Why did you leave?" He said, "Man was horrible." He said, I didn't like him at all. I couldn't wait to get out.
Yeah.
That takes some saying, doesn't it? But he,
definitely.
you know, he did it and he said it and he meant it.
Yeah.
You know.
So as a kid then, playing at Padstow, obviously you had the key down there. Did you ever go in there much?
Oh, yeah. Well, you won the Padstow boy. You fell in the key.
Oh.
I fell in when I was 3-year-old.
Oh, did he?
Well, 2. My auntie was going to Australia and she bought me this sailor suit.
Right.
Like a reddy colour, knitted woolly thing.
Right.
And mother got me a, fishing log.
Oh, yeah.
And I threw that over the quay before the bandstand was there. Obviously, slipped, fell in the water.
Oh, God.
And they'd have dragged me out. I ate a clout when I got home because my stuff was ruined, lagged in mud.
Yeah.
And they always say, you fall in the quay and the Padstow boy.
Yeah. Did Padstow have a football team back when?
Yeah, I used to watch,
Yeah, did it? Yeah.
I couldn't get in. Then Roy Radford come there and I got in. For a while.
Did he?
He come from Weybridge, yeah.
Yeah.
Then he left. And I went to St Mirren, played out there, and then I went to Mimber, and I went Weybridge Minors.
Yeah.
And then back Padstow.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately that there got me in the court, and that was my football career over. You don't get 14 years for murder, do you? But I did.
Yeah. Oh,
Not violence, but just that.
Yeah,
I just couldn't help
yeah.
myself.
No.
Don't like losing.
No. Oh, so then when you left school then, what was your first job?
Mouldy Old Construction Services down Bradford's Quay.
Okay, yeah.
Boat builders. We
Oh,
built the
right.
biggest trimaran in the world.
Really?
The triptych, and they pinched it
Get away.
from out the pole.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, pinched it. Hellish, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then they went down the tubes. And then I done a little bit of garage work for a bloke called Orban out St Mirren. And I kept pestering for a job with Rogers.
Oh, yeah.
Eddie Blake,
yeah.
He didn't give me a job.
No.
So, obviously, Percy Bennett gave me a job.
Right, you're in Weybridge. Yeah.
And hence Percy first had Gran, then you had Mother, because they wouldn't give me a job as an apprentice.
Oh.
Excuse me. That was that. I learnt my trade with Percy. Colleen's tried to teach me, but I wasn't a very good learner. But at the end of the day, I got what I wanted. I got papers and to say I was a trained carpenter, and I love Percy.
Yeah.
And I'd done a bit of undertaking with him as well.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Me and Colin and me made this coffin. And I always remember her name, Mrs. Bettles.
Okay.
And Percy said to me, I call him Percy now, but I always called him Mr. Bennett.
Yeah.
I always did. And even when I was poorly, I went to visit him and all that game. I always called him Mr. Bennett.
Yeah.
And he said, "What are you doing night, boy?" I said, "Oh, nothing. It's going on. I said, "Mate, a bit of court." And he said, "Well, I can't find nobody else to come with me to deliver it and pick her up." Will you go? I said, "Yeah, certainly." And that's the first dead body I ever see.
Really?
I was just 17 and a half.
Was it? Yeah. And that was his workshop down Brook Road, down the bottom?
Down Park Lane.
Yeah.
What's it they call it?
Well, we call it Water Rat Terrace, Park View or something.
Park View.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
He had the storeroom there.
That's right. Yeah. So apart from Colin, who else worked for Percy?
Norman Teague, Terry Thompson, Reg Thompson, George Marriott, Jim Williams, Brian Pern, Peter Meeks, John Bennett, Alwyn.
Yeah.
Who else was there?
Quite a workforce.
Oh, yeah,
really,
there was 20 there at one time.
Was there really?
Oh, yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we lived just down the road from him. He was number 11.
That's right.
He was number 1.
Yeah. Well, me and Colin, I was helping, made the doors for the egg factory.
Oh, did he really?
Father was in charge down there.
That's right, yeah.
And we put the doors, made new doors for down there.
Yeah.
And I was so impressed the way Colin done it, because he done it so quick. Whereas Norman was a perfectionist as well, but Colin was a perfectionist and did it quicker.
I say,
Thinking like, he was quality. Roofing was brilliant. I used to love to watch roofing, and that was my forte. I mean, my claim to fame is a roof up Pennard Cottages.
Right.
Across the road, the property just sold.
Right.
I put that roof on.
Oh, I know the one. Yeah.
And there's one, it's a half hip.
Yeah.
First he showed me what to do, and I cut and all the rest, and I had help. John helped me.
Yeah.
And I was chuffed with that. There was only one bag cut in the roof.
Really, yeah.
And I won't tell you who done that, but that's by the by. And we sled in it. I loved it.
Yeah.
And he was lovely to work for.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Chico. That was proper. And I'm hoping it's going to work. Fingers crossed. And there'll be more from Chick again next week. So for me Cornish word of the week, seeing that we was down there by the quay today, down there at Padstow, I thought I would actually do what quay is in Cornish. And it's quite an easy one. It's K, which is just K-A-Y, K. That's the Cornish word for quay. So a quay as in where all the boats are, not quay where you put in a padlock or something. And for me Cornish dialect of the week, I think there's one, if somebody's a bit crazy or a bit mad or mez, this is what is often said. And I thought I would use this one this week. They say, you must mez as a box of frogs. You must mez as a box of frogs. So there we go. Now, before we go, I will just try and play the Eglosale bells that I was going to have on the beginning of the podcast. I'll try and play them now. Hang on a minute. I'll just get it set up. There. How about that? I did it. Proper job. You might have heard, I think there was an odd duck there in the background. We got ducks around, well, quite a lot of different birds actually, including about 200 Canada geese. But thankfully, they in the lake just over the hump. So we don't hear they so much. But summertime, that could be an alarm clock like 4 o'clock in the morning. But there we are. So I hope you enjoyed it. All went well. We got there in the end. God knows how it's going to go next week. I've got to suss that out. But I'm hoping this microphone will work all right. I think this is the way forward. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, that's enough of me. Have a good week. I'll speak to you next week. Wish you well. Do Ganas. Kerno Bisvekand.